Hello, and welcome to this channel.
I couldn't think of anything to make to tide us over till I had that spark of creativity again. So today, we are once again going to discuss SilkSong's NPCs who would make a good boss fight. The first video will pop up now. I've taken into account your suggestions from last video, so if you have a suggestion for an NPC that I've not covered, leave it in the comments. Without further ado,
gorges itself like a great overfed pig.
Our first stop sees us arriving in Bylewater to pay a visit to the Huntress. She's, spoilers, she's dead come the end of the game. Yeah, I know, a corpse won't exactly make for the most exciting gameplay, but it's how she died which makes me raise an eyebrow. These creatures, bugs, whatever, are born ravenous. The young consume their mothers after birth. I was trying to, like, dance around that there, but you know, it's black and white. With Grandmother Silk's known hatred for abortions,
my source is I made it the fuck up.
These mothers have no choice but to be consumed. We see this play out at the end of Act 3 when this little guy is all who lives here now. Its name is Runt. A bit unfortunate, but I guess that's what you get for eating the person that named you. Interesting to note is that its mother was actually planning on surviving this encounter. That obviously didn't go her way. Oh well? Right, how on earth would this be a boss fight? Well, let's just say it grows up again. Once more, the cycle continues. Now this terrified Runt comes to us. I know this is a little out there, but stick with me. Imagine a boss fight where the flea festival is the best comparison I could think of, but instead of playing keep up with the fleas, you're passing meat. Having to knock meat into this newly born bug's mouth to stop it consuming its mother. It would be very different. I can't lie, that would be a very strange boss fight. But I can't say I wouldn't enjoy it. And after 85 bosses across the two games, we could use a little different. Let's move on to a more regular boss, but one with great potential. I was shocked that we never got to fight the Grey Root. SilkSong's excuse for a witch. I don't know why I wrote excuse. I mean, it actually was a really clever rendition of a witch. I was just being a cunt. She can be found here in Shellwood. For one of the largest areas in SilkSong, it actually is pretty sparse on bosses. Only 2 come to mind as I'm writing this, but I'll flash up the correct answer if I'm wrong. Thank you, future me. The reason I was so shocked that we never got to come to blows with this fucker is that she actually really hurts us. Like bad. After we save what I can only assume to be her child because of the passing resemblance, she breaks our neck and infects us with a parasite. God damn! That's one way to say thank you. This sees us completing a fairly lengthy quest to get rid of it. One which doesn't end in us confronting her. She's just gone, got away with that shit. Fair enough, man. Weird. I'd very much like to rearrange her neck. How would she work though? Well, I've thought on this, you see. That's what this video's about. She seems very long, so a fight like Hornet or Seth is kinda off the table. I think her style might be similar to Sister Splinter, with her dangling from the roof. She would also probably have a grab attack for 3 masks. No, I wouldn't like that move, but if you think they won't bring back the 3 masks hit, you're the one lying here, not me. I'd love to tell you all the unique traits of the Witch Crest off the dome, but I mean, come on. That's not happening. Other than being the shit one, what does it really do? Oh yeah. This boss should have a healing function, much like the first Sinner, but maybe a little faster. And maybe just to top it off, the Witch Crest bind can't take any life from her. To compensate, much like the Sister Splinter fight she's taken inspo from here, there will be some TLFs, tiny little fuckers for those not in the know. Maybe they can also be a new type of enemy. The little baby things we saved.
Do not hit my card to collector's item!
Hive Queen Vespa has been teased as a boss since the original Hollow Knight game. No, not Hungry Knight. Although maybe I didn't play that. Really, in my opinion, we should have fought her at the completion of the Red Memory. But that was far more concerned with like lore stuff. So that's alright, I guess. The way I see this playing out is that we give her some moves from both the Hornet fight and the Hive Knight fight. She is the warrior queen who taught both of them to fight, so it adds up. Add in some needle moves here, and a variation on the bee strike. Like, instead of all of them just falling straight down and being completely obfuscated by a sideways walk, maybe make the bees act more like Widow's Bells, fast projectile stuff, and boom. A perfect sequel fight to Hollow Knight. I'm wrong, of course, she won't fight like this at all, but I'm rather confident she will actually be a boss. I mean, come on. At least in the SilkSong God Home, or whatever they end up calling it.
Eva.
I've stopped being creative now, and I'm just sort of listing things off, but I must say, it's really odd that we never got to rip Eva limb from limb. I know she's locked away down here and is basically harmless, but look. I sort of have one objective while playing these games. Kill them. I don't know how she would work. Obviously, she can't be in here. She's a weaver, but maybe she could do something different. Calm down, guys. Calm down. I still think she should have a phase 2 like all the rest. I just mean visually. It would be cool if, since she's a spider, we got to pull off her legs one by one. Assuming she has legs, I don't know. Again, this is what she looks like in the game. This one's a stretch. This one is a stretch, I'll give you that.
Don't you know that Rome wasn't built in a day?
I would like to fight the 12th Architect. I love this dude's vibe. Yes, if you've somehow not noticed, this is sort of a Christmas list. It's deeply unlikely that this guy will be a boss, but I mean, come on, he's so cool. Maybe there's a phase where he will retreat and animate his big 4th chorusy robots, and you gotta like dodge through their attacks. I don't know. Obviously not that, but something. He's dead? They're dead? Never mind. Can you tell I'm not an architect main? Finally, I would like to propose a fight between us and Vogue. This flea is far too badass to be nothing more than a mini-game opponent. Look at his club, man. That definitely hits for 3 masks. I know I'm advocating hard for these 3 mask hits. I don't really want them to hit for 3 masks, obviously. This game is far too hard already. Vogue is the protector of the flea caravan, so it follows they must be pretty badass. A duel with them, even if it's one of those lame-ass SilkSong NPC challenges you to a random duel fights, I just think it would be neat. A nice way to end their character arc. Maybe all the fleas have now left, and they just couldn't go with them. So this is them dueling us to the death. I don't know, probably, again, not that, but something sort of like that. And that's all we have to cover today. Maybe I'll do another one of these at some point. Let me know in the comments what NPCs you would like to fight and why, and maybe the next video will be a commenter edition only. Stay tuned.